Hi friends, today I'm sharing a real look at life at home right now, homesteading, homeschooling, and homemaking with a family of 7 in a full, busy season. These days aren't always slow or simple, but they're meaningful, and I've been really focused on creating rhythms that help our home run well, especially when it comes to feeding our family. I'll bring you along through our days, and then at the end I'll share an Azure and Costco haul and how I'm stocking our pantry. It has been beautiful and sunny and frankly quite warm up here in Northern California. My garden is really starting to produce asparagus, radishes. The peas are coming in nicely. I have a lot of herbs and flowers that are also coming in, and it is such a blessing, and I am super excited for it. But it also means that things are ramping up here on our homestead, and that means that my rhythms are going to have to change, and I'm going to have to pivot a little differently than I have been in the winter time. For us, that means that I'm bringing a lot of the activities and things outdoors instead of being cooped up inside. On this day, I am starting the process of planting my potato seeds. I am going to be, I believe it's called chitting. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I guess I could look it up. But I'm going to be cutting some of them to get more bang for my buck, so to speak, and just making sure I have about 2 to 3 of those eyes on each section for when I am planting. And then I'm going to leave them out here on the table, semi in the shade, to kind of cure over the wounded area, and then I will plant them. And no, I will not be leaving them in the sun. I will be putting a pink pillowcase over them, and these are Yukon Gold and russet potatoes, which are the two main potatoes that we eat as a family. We ended up moving this wood table into a shaded area for most of the day so that I could start doing homeschool science projects and such with the kids when it is warm outside now. So things like this where they are digging dinosaur toys out of dinosaur eggs, and then we discuss, dinosaurs and other science things. Today we actually did digging bugs and amber out of the same kind of plaster, and they really enjoyed that. So that is one of the things that I am definitely looking forward to, but it does still require our lovely bookwork inside. So I am still trying to learn a new rhythm with this. But while everything seems to be ramping up, I am still trying to stop and enjoy the silliness and the joy in the house with all of these amazing children that God has blessed me with. As you can see, playing Twister, the baby just couldn't be left out, and he had to try and join in, even though he has no idea what he's doing. And it is just, it's so fun to watch them bond. But bread still has to be baked and life goes on in the background, right? Part of some of the things that has been making this particular week pretty busy is that I had to do an Azure haul pickup. I have been sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice quite yet, but it does take a toll on your energy level, obviously. So it just wasn't the same type of week for us.
Okay.
Got molasses. This is the old fashioned. They were out of the bootstrap. I think that's what it's called, right? So I wanted that. I got a bunch of honey. This one looks like it's actually been spilling just down the front, maybe when they were filling it. But this is, I like the little jars along with these big behemoth, I think they're 12 pound jars, because I use these for when I make syrups for my local community. I use the, and then this is just for like my teas and stuff, or if I need to refill it, it's just a lot easier than pouring out of this. I need to work out more. And then baking powder, because I am going through that a lot more these days. The nice little catalog. I ordered another pound of the active dry yeast. If you watched my last video, my head cut off. Because I only had 1 pound and I thought I had ordered more. I got that. If you didn't know, you can actually order the live plants through Azure. And these are purple Brussels sprouts and the herb I can never say, the Ella campaign. That's just some of them. I ordered a whole bunch. This whole box is live plants. And then I wanted to try this for whole chickens. These are quite pricey. You can't even get them out. They're frozen, thankfully. But this is the organic chicken. It's supposed to have like all the things in it. Organic. Meat is not something I'm really wanting to compromise on right now. And if you hear this, been sick. So, I'm gonna see if there's really much of a difference, because with the current state of the meat market, they like to inject not just water to increase the weight and the plumpness, but obviously it gets bathed in some type of bleach and other preservatives, especially chicken. Usually it's farmed in America, if that, sent to China and back because it's cheaper. It's insane where our meat market is at. So I am also trying Good Ranchers for meat because I don't really have a good local source that I'm aware of yet. So I'm going to try that, and I will bring you along for that, and I will definitely let you know what I think. Definitely not affiliated with them. So let me unbox this. So for the chickens, this is 8 of them. And it'll probably be, I could probably do 1 per meal if I'm doing like soups or pot pies or something, but then I'm left with the innards and because those are supposed to have innards in it. And then I have good quality bones to use for bone stock instead of the Costco chicken, which, I mean, like I just said. So let me show you actually what this box looks like. So this is how they pack it. You didn't really see me show you the other one. That is so much fun in here. I'm not going to take them out just yet. But we got lobelia, viola. We got here, I think, more Ella campaign, because I use that especially for things like right now, more viola. We have some cabbage, the red acre. Then the Long Island Brussels sprouts. I ordered a whole bunch just because more lobelia. And then, broccoli. What else we got here? Can't read it. Cabbage. And then we have more cabbage. Sorry for making you seasick on that. But I don't always like my starts. So when I can, I order them. So with that, and if you didn't know, I'm planning a Ridge Homesteading Fair up here. This is our 2nd annual, as the shirt says. Hopefully you can actually see it since my back is turned, literally. I can't. But we're having that in March. So this is the end of this month, so March 28th. If you're local, make sure to head out to it. It's only for vendors, businesses, people up here on the ridge are involved in it, but absolutely everybody from the surrounding areas and counties and stuff can come participate in it. But we're just trying to bring awareness to people, the services, and build community up here. So this is one of the wheat berries. It's organic. I'm really going to start focusing more on the ancient grains like this. This is another word that you may know it by is kamut. It's a very delicious, sorry for the noise. And then again, spelt grain. Hopefully this is not like that first time. And I'll link the video in the description box below of when I got this. And it was so riddled with the black balls that I'm assuming when I looked it up originally looked like fungal. And then upon more research and the comments from people that watched the video were able to lead me in the direction of vec, however you say it. So I tried sprouting them in toilet paper, or not toilet paper, paper towels. And they did. So they were seeds. So I feel better about that. Hard red wheat. I am keeping this for now until I get more used to the spelt and kamut, because ancient grains will act differently than your typical hard red, hard white type of wheats. So, and can you tell I've been in the garden? So sorry, y'all. Like, I need to buy some new nail brushes. But there you go. So this is what the chickens come in. I need to go get those into the freezer. So these are the Mary Organic. So it's about 36 pounds of chicken. I will see what that is per pound really for the cost. And then I will also let you guys know later on what I think of the differences for these as opposed to like Foster Farms and all of those name brands that you can get at local stores, because you need quality, but you also have to keep your budget in mind. And we are a single family income on a very tight, just above poverty line budget. So this is definitely splurging for me. So when you think about your health and your money being allocated to good quality ingredients, meat, wheat berries, or even if you're doing like an organic all-purpose flour, as my daughter runs around coughing, you have to think that it's being invested into your health. So what you would normally be spending on, say, deductibles with your medical insurance, with diseases down the road, diabetes, heart disease. My cats are playing. I'm getting so distracted. You have to keep that in mind, that this is all an investment in your health, your future, your children's future if you have them. And so when you take that into consideration, for me and my family, we are focusing what money we have allocated towards this, because we don't go to the doctor. I mean, my husband had to have surgery for a hernia, so that, it's something I could fix at home. But we're not one of those people that go to the doctors for just anything. It would have to be something like that. You can tell we're all coughing it up. So keep that in mind when you're saying that things are too expensive, when you're saying that you just can't afford it. Well, where is your money going? Is it going to the doctors? Is it going to an FSA fund? Is it going to things that you could be allocating it towards to building your health, to changing the direction that you're on, and eventually get off of those medications? Things like you can heal your thyroid naturally. You can heal diabetes naturally. There's so many ways to do that depending on your body type. I was pre-diabetic. I probably am still bordering on that, and that's why I'm getting back onto all of my natural, like my diet. I hate using that word. It's not. It's a lifestyle change. But I noticed that my sugars were staying just a tad higher than they should be, and I couldn't get them down no matter what I was doing. So doing some fasting and then just cutting out carbs and sugar altogether. Within a week, they were completely normal. If you're struggling with that, let me know in the comments if you're comfortable with it. If not, you can feel free to message, email me, anything. And see if there's something else you'd like for me to talk about. Maybe do a video on how I'm managing that. And broad, and I say broad because everybody's in a different space, recommendations that I can make for you. Because let's face it, it's an epidemic right now with our standard American diet, and even overseas they're seeing it a lot. So if that's something that interests you in learning more about, please let me know below. Send me an email. It's in the description box. I'm also on Instagram. So just let me know, because that's what this is. This is a community, and I would love to help you guys on this journey. If you are just starting, if you're already there, drop some information in the description box below. If you have something to share, that would be wonderful as well. Because of this, I ordered Costco today. I've said in previous videos that I wasn't going to do that anymore, but we're running low on our basics, especially my coffee creamer. No, can't run out of coffee creamer. And I don't want to go and be coughing and hacking and sneezing around people. So I ordered it today. It's one of our blessings. It's one of the lovelinesses of the lovelinesses, is that a word? Of the modern era. And so I will show you that next. I also want to take you along on what my pantry looks like, what I plan on doing this year in the garden to complement that. Kind of done that a little bit, but and I also kind of want to show you what the pantry looks like now after the pantry challenge. It looks quite different. I did clear off some shelves, and now I am looking at what I have, like my buckets. I've emptied some buckets, and I need to figure out if I'm going to refill them with something or if I'm going to allocate those to like the garden. But having a stocked pantry is very important for me and my family. Especially if there's any job loss with one income, at least we won't worry about food. Things along those lines, and illness, anything that would take my husband out from working. You know, if you would be interested in doing more of the pantry staples, like what we are stocking up on, why we're stocking up on it, how we're stocking up on it, and how we're using it. And now I'm going to go make some of my chest congestion syrup because I haven't taken any today. And I just realized that, and that's why I'm so drippy. So, kitties. Time to kitties. Look at the kitties.
I'm building an airplane.
Are you?
Yeah, me too.
Cool.
I'm building an F-22 Raptor. Sukhoi.
Which one's this one, you guys? Is that Calypso or Calendula?
I can't see. That's which one's darker?
This one looks like Calypso. I think I see the...
Yeah, that one's Calypso because it's
I think she got the diamond right there, and every pirate has a diamond. See? Right there. And then that's Calendula. Our new kitties. How old are they? Like 9, 10 weeks old now?
Yeah.
Okay, show me, Luke. Show me the tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye is so cool.
Look, you can see it in there. Put it up. No, I want to see. Put it up.
This one's also pretty cool too.
Yeah, what do you got? What is that one?
I don't know.
I
only know. This one's almost a perfect square. Look shiny quartz.
It was a perfect square.
It
was. It used to be.
This one is such.
That's after a week of grinding it down.
Oh, tiger's eye is cool.
These are going to get shiny when they get polished.
Quartz.
Yeah, we can eat in a minute, honey.
This was a little less than
The boys have been waiting how many days? 6 days?
6 days.
Wow. This one,
Let's
I
see
love
that
how
one.
not done. I love how it's gray. Mom, they're still not done.
No?
This is just the grinding
Wow.
part.
This
Yeah.
is just a grind.
So we still got more?
Yeah.
Almost a month.
I'm going to do this a little differently today for my Costco order. Just because it's like almost 90 degrees outside, so this stuff really needs to get put away really fast. So I'm actually going to unbox it with you. Hopefully it's not too discombobulating. But the 2 things of vinegar, I use these in laundry and for DIY projects. So this is helpful. I did get 2 cottage cheeses for my husband. See, 2 of these. Some uncured, what is it, black forest ham for sandwiches. I did this time splurge and get cereal for my children. With the sickness, mornings are really, really rough on me, and I know these are not the best, but this is a treat for them. So I got Cheerios, and then I also got for my daughter, and then I also got the Honey Bunches of Oats, which they do like. I did get, they put the creamer in the box, but I got, I think, 4 of my creamers. This is something that I will not let go of. I need my coffee, and unfortunately, I like my sweetened coffee. I did get some half and half for the husband. These Chobani yogurts were on sale. We don't normally get this kind of yogurt, so that'll be a treat for the kids. I just really want them to eat more calories, more proteins. I would say fat, but I don't believe these have any fat in them. It doesn't say that I'm seeing right now, but it does have 11 grams of protein in them, and they really need protein. So I've got 2 boxes of those. I've got some more olive oil because I'm going through this like crazy. Even my gallon of olive oil from Azure from last month is more than halfway gone, and I didn't order any more this month. Got 1 more of these. If you can't see, maple syrup from, yeah, it's the Costco one. You can see that. So I got 1 more maple syrup. We go through that pretty quickly with all the Dutch babies, waffles, pancakes, oatmeals. I don't mind. I'm not a stickler on coffee. I obviously would prefer an organic, but coffee is getting insanely expensive. I don't know if it's just my area in California or California in general, but coffee has gone insane. So I got 2 of these pre-ground. My husband really prefers pre-ground over the beans because it's him that's grinding them and he doesn't want to, so he gets to choose. I did get 4 milks, as you can see there. I got some cucumbers. My kids are eating these. I'm enjoying these, so until the garden starts producing, I will do this right now. I got some more celery. Little tomatoes. Really hoping our garden will come sooner than later, but it's still gonna be another few months. But I really wanted to make some salads and pastas with this. Honey, my daughter wants to look into the food. Got some avocados for me. We ran out of onions, so I got some more organic onions. I got 3 bags of apples. Oh, yummy. Are you excited about the apples?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Fresh mozzarella cheese, so when we make pizzas, it's really simple. I got some more butters. Again, with all the baking and cooking, I go through these pretty quickly.
Popcorn.
Oh, yes, popcorn too. Excuse me. I still like this butter the best until I can afford to buy the stuff from Azure. That's probably what I'm going to buy. And I guess we got ketchup. The chicken apple sausage. Got some bananas. Yes. And then, I don't want to whack you in the face with that, honey. Salami, because I eat salami and cream cheese with the diet that I'm on.
Apple.
I hate saying diet. It was just the food that I'm eating, not a diet.
What is that?
I haven't mentioned yet, but we're going on a very long, ginormous, to me ginormous, road trip in May that I'll be talking more about. So I'm starting this.
Oh, so it is in May?
Yes.
Yeah.
For our road trip, I'm starting to stock up, is the word I'm looking for, on snacks. And these I'm okay with. This is actually the second time I bought them. I believe they're on sale right now.
I put some strawberries on this.
Yeah, those are cherries. Worcestershire sauce. I ran out of that. The ketchup that she was mentioning.
Yummy ketchup.
And then I am restocking the pantry.
What's that?
I want to still have stuff in rotation. This is just the organic peanut butter.
Yummy.
Because for things like today, where I was just too sick to go out, I still want to have options at home. And we did still have options. It's not like it was dire that I went today, except for my coffee creamer. Shh, hold on. Except for my coffee creamer. We weren't running out of food by any means. But anyway, my husband asked for chips. These were on sale. I got him some of those. Snack foods that I know the kids would like. This was on sale, so I figured I would try it. Tomato basil pizza crisps. 13 grams of protein supposedly.
Potatoes.
Running low on our pecans, again, depending on what part of the country you're from. Or part of the world, maybe. More of the pasta, the organic pastas. The kids have actually been eating it a lot more, so we went through it pretty quickly.
I love pasta.
And the other ones, we got 2 of those.
2 pasta.
2 pastas. And then the, oh, cat just hit the camera. And then the paper towels, the toilet paper was on sale, so I got that. I got 2 of those. And then the Kleenex, because, you know, I'm going through it pretty quickly. And if I'm a little red right now, it's because I did force myself to still go out and do a 2-mile plus walk. I'm still trying. Just because I can't breathe doesn't mean I can't walk. So this is it. This will be it for another month. I probably will get more milk, more fruit at some point, but this will probably be about it until this time in April. And even then, I probably won't do a big one because we are leaving in the beginning of May for our road trip. It's just me and the 5 kids, husband staying home to work and to help pay for the trip. But I will speak more on that later if you're interested. Yes, I know. We're going to be going cross country, be gone for 2 weeks. Yes. So if you have any tips and tricks on yes. 1 parent and 5 kids ranging from 2 to 13, yes. let me know in the comments. I would love them because it's going to be really rough, but it's going to be so much fun. And I cannot wait to share with you the entire trip. We actually got a GoPro and we will be filming it, and yeah, we're gonna bring you along with it. So make sure you follow and know that that's coming in May. So this just came, and I have to unbox this and get this into the freezer. But chicken nuggets, the bacon, apple smoked, breakfast sausage, hot dogs, beef roast, ground beef and pork blend, a pork chop, beef, grass-fed, grass-finished, Angus ground beef, and then, so I got basically things that I would typically buy so I could kind of compare. And then I'm sure most of you guys have probably ordered something like this before, with dry ice and everything. So this is what it comes in. Again, I'm not affiliated. I'm just testing it out, and I hope this works out. But I wanted to share it with you guys if you guys have been wondering the same thing. So they come in little, looks like resealable bags. And I like that, but I mean, it's not like I need them because we do some large portions around here with 7 people. So in the coming, wait, here's some plastic. So this makes sense. In the coming weeks, I will start using this and I will bring you along for it. So yeah, slow cooker beef roast. So it's nice. Looks really nice coloring. It's not that fake, you know, dye injected meat. Hopefully it tastes just as good. But I will put the price on the screen for you of what this actually costs, because it's not cheap by any means. So just comes in a nice, there's the kitty again. So I will let you know how this goes. I was editing this video today and realized that maybe I should just show you what the meat looks like, because that box really didn't do it justice. So I have it in my freezer here and I'm just gonna show it to you real quick. Now, no judgment, this is not pretty, but this is like the chicken nuggets. I definitely would not be buying this if this did not give me, if it was not on a sale, because this is like a 1 pound thing. It is teeny tiny, like that portion. I don't even think that's a full meal for my kids. I got a bunch of these breakfast pork sausages. So several of those, more, and more. That's what I'm saying. There was a lot of food in there, so I don't want you to think the $300 was for like a few things. I'm trying the hot dogs like I had mentioned, just because it's a classic staple. I want to see what we're getting. These are the bacons. Applewood smoked. No nitrites or nitrates. And then I got some more sausage. This is a lot of sausage, but we eat, as you can see, we eat a lot of sausage, which is why I wanted to see. Now, here's my fresh ground flour that I pre-ground. Anyways, so we have the pork blend for meatballs. I don't know if I'll use it for that, but I got 2 of those, I think. The grass-fed ground beef, and I'm really trying to stick to ground cuts of meat because let's face it, it's a lot more inexpensive than these. I got 2 of these roasts. They're about 2 pounds, I believe. Yeah, they're 2 pounds. One might feed our family if I stretch it really thick in like a stew, or stretch it really thin in like a stew. But so I got 2 of those. Sorry for the loudness. So there's 3 of those. And then this is a different kind of, this is a chopped steak. I just, I want to give it a good try. This is what my parents had bought me for Christmas. They bought us a whole thing, and I think this is like the last thing that remains of it. We go through meat pretty quickly in this house. So that is it. That is my editing self giving you guys a little bit more detail. So with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.